Alrighty, so I'm going to show you how to tape your wrist if you have most of your pain in the base of the wrist here and through the hand. We're going to do the glove application, so to speak, which is we're going to stick your fingers through some holes in here. All right, so you get the right length by figuring out however much you want to come on the back of your hand and then down. Err on the side of being long, because if it's too short and ending at the base of your palm, it's too much of a high use area and it's probably going to peel back. So go maybe a little bit longer than you might think on this one. Round the edges of the tape. If they aren't rounded already, I just take some scissors and do that rounding. Okay, so that just helps it not catch on clothing and your bed linens and stuff like that. So now how to make this little shape, you fold it in half in the arts and crafts. And from here, I'm making the triangle shape. That's what your finger is going to go through, right? So from there, now I have two of those. And you're going to tear the backing. Careful not to tear the whole tape, but you tear the backing off. This is going to help you when you're putting it on. First thing, please, wash and really dry your hands. Don't put them on damp hands, but make sure that your skin is very dry and clean, because that's what's going to help it stick better. So now I'm going to get my fingers through these holes and go all the way to the base of my knuckles, right? Base of the fingers. And then try to pop those edges up and peel as you press back. Okay, I don't need to stretch it at all. I'm just really going for kind of a flat thing here. It's not the end of the world if you have wrinkles, but try not to have them. And then from here, you're going to try to get to this little part of the paper sticking out. Okay, and I like to fold it for just a second, the backing of the paper, and try to press it to start that initial straight down. So we end up getting it right through that wrist. Again, opening up your hand as much as you can will put a little bit of stretch on this, but you don't have to yank on it. Just putting it on is really going to do a lot. Okay, so I'm just helping guide it as I pull the backing down from here and then smooth it out. Okay, so now I have some on the back of my hand and some on the front. You can leave it just like this, or you can cut yourself another short piece. This one I like to tear in the middle, fold those backings back so it looks a little bit like a Band-Aid. Okay, and then place that, hold on, mirror, right, so you're gonna make an X right where it bothers you, okay, right in the middle. What you wanna do is make sure that you end tape on skin rather than tape on tape. So on this one, go a little shorter. Try to end on the skin, because tape doesn't stick really well to other tape. You'll find here that that's an area. The body temperature, the heat will help this stick better throughout the longer that you have it on. 3 to 5 days is usual for tape to stay on, but because this is in such a high use area, it might come off sooner. If this piece comes off sooner, try to leave the rest of it on, but do your best to just pat it dry. Try not to wipe it dry. When you're getting dressed and undressed, just kind of be careful so it doesn't stretch. But that's going to cover all of this area. And remember that the stretch of the tape is going to help with your fluid dynamics and hopefully get some good healing going on. The touch of the tape is what actually helps with that relief of all the discomfort and grumpiness that you have just managed to do. So if you have any questions, let me know, please. But that's how to tape for the wrist.